Hello, welcome back to Jazzgrass Gaming,
back.
where we are safe, but also
So we are.
we have a hangover.
Well, I think at this point it's an addiction.
Maybe.
I think we may be suffering
Maybe.
from withdrawal symptoms. We
Could
aren't
be.
sure, but we have been shivering for close to a week.
Yeah.
Which
We haven't
is
had
a
the
bit of an
best week
issue.
now, have we?
Yikes!
I
It's
think
a bit
it's-
yikes, is what it is.
Evening or is it morning?
Wow, that is tricky.
Oh no, it's morning. It's morning.
Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, no, I do seem to recall us going to sleep.
Yeah, we went
What's
to
in the
sleep.
grocery bag? I hope it's not spoiled.
What's in the bag?
Uh-oh. Oh, it's still okay.
It's fresh milk.
We got fresh milk in the fucking...
After a week, I guess it was a cold week.
That is quite nice. Oh, hey,
Yo,
dude.
so you spooked the shit out of
Yeah,
me.
just nothing normally just moves other than cars. So just to
Yeah.
see that little head come around the corner, the low poly head of his.
Oh, that
man.
was my safety bag.
Oh, right. This is from when we were in the car with a cousin.
Cousin. Let's go
Oh,
bowling.
mate, that was such a
That was the
blessing.
save.
The fact that he just rammed into you, flipped over, and wasn't able to move away from us afterward. That was
Yeah, that
great.
was that had me shivering
Real
for
spot
a
of
second.
luck after the fucking big arc, the big stupid arc.
Yeah, that
I got like it's actually, you know, the fact that we gained subscribers from that is astounding. It's astounding.
amazing.
I have so much respect
Mad
for people at
respect.
home. That you guys are saintly.
Oh,
I would
mean-
have, you know, doxed us, burned our house to the ground. I don't know what I would have done.
yelled at us for being bad at the video game.
I mean, we were pretty bad. Anyway, today, this session of
It's the
Jazzgrass,
big
so
day.
like the coming like 4, maybe 5, if you're lucky, episodes that we'll be recording, if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
We're gonna try different bitters because I had a rough start today. And to make it up to myself, I bought over €100 worth of different bitters and
Just to
other
taste around
assorted
with.
alcohols. Just to do a tasting session.
Exactly.
I mean, I did buy entire liters of them, but I mean, what could go wrong?
It's
bitter.
liquor.
It's a bitter. It's a liquor. It makes you drunk. If I
High
don't like it,
alcohol.
I'll just mix it with some Coke or whatever.
Exactly.
All right, so-
That's how we do it.
All right, right now I've got a bitter from, this is from Texel, which is a small island, roughly like just slightly off the coast in the North Sea in the Netherlands,
Yeah.
still part of the Netherlands. So it's a Dutch bitter, and let's see what it's like. Let's see.
Hello, cat. You're not part of the
Oh,
tasting.
this is interesting. I also have a bitter from Zealand, the original New Zealand.
Yeah.
And that one smells a lot sweeter and is a lot sweeter. So let's see how the taste is gonna compare. I'm just gonna pour a tiny bit. It's a clay
Yeah.
bottle, so I'm inevitably going to make a little bit of a mess. That's inevitable with clay bottles.
Yeah, they are annoying to.
I mean, look at this. I'm still making a mess, even though I did it really carefully, Dennis.
I believe you. I believe you, right?
It's just the bottle thick.
Let me just check around. All right.
There we go. Just a
A
nice.
little pee out in the wild.
God damn it! It always leaks down the side with the clay bottles. It's. I don't know if you guys.
It's inevitable.
I mean, other countries do it too, right? Where they have clay
we're not the
bottle
only
liquors.
ones.
They put their liquors in clay bottles elsewhere. Nope, cat. You're not allowed to do that.
I think the Dutch word for it is a kruik.
Yeah. We call it a kruik. I'm not sure what it's called in the old English.
The old in English.
There
The
we go.
old
But
King
yeah, this
James.
is called a juttertje.
Which is
J-
a guy who
for the
goes
people,
like.
for the people at home, if you have a particular interest in like bitters and herbal liquors, then maybe interesting to look into it.
Yeah.
So this is juttertje, Juttertje, and
in case
it
you're
smells a
wondering.
lot muskier. Oh my god, my cat just almost shorted my PC doing that.
Oh
Just so
wow!
you know.
Yep.
She did that so quick as well. I didn't even.
I didn't
see the
notice.
close. Normally I can hold her on. All right, you're getting a punishment throw onto the bed.
Yay! I mean, you're basically training her to be a acrobat.
There we go. What a little rascal. She's a little gremlin. All
right.
though. I love her.
Let's go to the fucking flittery.
Clean off my glass because I made a little bit of spillage. All right. So as I was saying, it has a more of a musky smell, less than not so much as of a sweet smell that you get with Schrobbelair, which is another Dutch herbal liquor from the south of the Netherlands. It's from Zealand. And then in the middle of the Netherlands, kinda, we have Frisian bitters, Berenburg, which would be like Sonoma.
The other ones.
Yeah, Veduwe Vis.
There's a lot of them.
Boomsma.
Boomsma, yep. Anyone that ends with an MA is basically a Frisian bitter.
Yeah.
That's the safe way.
We also sell a Frisian whiskey, actually, you know?
Yeah.
Frieskunde?
I think it's something like that, yeah.
I haven't tried it though. So
yeah,
I think it's like a malt.
I'm on my way to Flittari.
Single malt.
Because, man.
I may actually have to... Wait, what?
It's just fucking meowing. Just annoyed, I guess, that we're not... Oh!
What happened?
Look. Look how nice and stable everything is, Brian. I can see.
Huh?
The hangover is gone.
Oh!
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't even...
Your eyes were still shaking.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know...
Oh my god,
anyway, I'm gonna do a little taste test.
That is so good.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, it's interesting tasting.
Well, the thing is, right? It tastes very reminiscent of a Berenburg. However, it is very distinct. Anyway, Dennis almost killed us again. We were almost back in time again, just so you know.
No, we wouldn't be. We saved.
Alright, anyway.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be.
No,
waking
because
up.
it saves when you die.
Oh yeah, that's.
And if you Alt F4 before it saves, it might still corrupt the save. It's too dangerous.
It's true.
So it's not actually possible to like save scum.
Well, okay, but
in
at
that
least I
sense.
wouldn't have a hangover anymore.
Anyway. Hey!
Hey.
There we go. Alright, so as I was saying, sorry, if my cat sees that my desk isn't completely filled
Yeah.
to the brim with junk as it normally is,
See, where's the?
she will want to take a look
Lights.
for herself, and you're not
Wiper.
allowed to go there. Alright, you're not allowed. I'm not letting you. Okay?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
just
hold you here,
fucking
and I'm
annoying.
gonna pet you and love you, and you're gonna hate it. I know you're gonna hate it. I know you hate it. Hey, that's fair. You're allowed to hate things. But I'm still pissed off at you, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. There you go. Yeah, that's good. Just give up. No, it's just perfect.
Just give up.
Just give up. No, you can just give up.
I'm the boss now.
There you go. There you go. Alright,
I mean,
you're allowed
she's a
to-
feisty little sucker.
I mean, look, at this point she just wants to look out the window. She knows I'm
Yeah.
onto her. She knows what she is and isn't allowed to do. Alright, now I don't know how to describe the taste. I'm
all
gonna
right,
take another sip.
Let me try it here. Oh yeah. No, some customers in the liquor store told me like, hey, if you like Berenburg, you should try.
It
the
does have a very strongly sweet overtone when you initially hits your
No.
tongue, but that is quickly replaced by a very like licorice ish taste.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's very licorice, very sweet,
Yeah, right.
warms the stomach.
It's quite nice.
Oh, yeah, I enjoy it.
No, I suck at describing flavors, which is why I'm doing this anyway. It's
There's a
because
little bit of.
because I'm trying to figure out how to describe flavors.
It's a little bit like an anise. I don't know the English word for it.
Let me Google it because I also don't know and I do want to know.
Because it's good shit. It's like the taste of ouzo or raki.
Anise, just anise.
Ah,
Anise,
Nice.
anise, anise. A-N-I-S-E.
an anise.
Anise. But, yeah, so it does have a very a nice reminiscent. So this is more reminiscent of anise. Whereas Schrobbelair, which is the next one we'll be tasting after you finish your Yeti in a bit. Take your time.
Yeah. Gotta let it sink.
Yeah.
Very syrupy.
Because you want to get a good aftertaste, like, going, right? So you
Exactly.
should- because it's interesting that we're comparing it to a nice wine like a Zucca or Sambuca, something like that. Whereas this next one is more reminiscent, in my opinion, of Amaretto. That's Robelair. This is the Zeeuws, the Zealandish.
No, because
The Zealand is bitter, which is a lot more sweet. It has a lot more of a nutty flavor.
yeah, I don't like.
Whereas
nut.
this is a lot more fruity.
Yeah, more of a fruit.
Like Juttertje has a bit more of a fruit, like
Little herby, little fruity,
yeah, it's a herby,
sweet.
but it's a bit reminiscent of wild berries because they
Yeah.
also often have that little bit of musky to them. You know, a little bit of
It was zest.
zest. Yeah,
Yeah,
zest.
a little zest.
Which this definitely has, but it also has a very sweet like kick to it.
Yeah.
You really do like taste the sweetness in it.
I really hope
Actually,
that.
yeah, you know what? We are doing the Sobelair first, and then we're doing the Schipper bitter, which is a shipper bitter to translate. Which
The
it's
seaman
basically
bitter.
it's just the branding, right? It's branded towards like the old-fashioned sailor
it's
type.
open.
And this is a very dark bitter. So the ones that we've been drinking so far, like Berenburg, is a bit more towards dark. The Juttertje is a little bit lighter. Sobelair is very light. And this is very dark, darker than the regular Berenburg, I think. I'm not entirely certain about
Oh,
that.
look at. Oh, haven't seen this baby in a while.
Let's just check the front window. He put it in.
Put it in.
Put it in. I'm always skeptical, you know, because I feel like the way you do the thing is finicky.
No.
It was funny finish. But it's yeah. So I always feel like it might not happen because of the glitch or whatever the fuck. But it worked. We got
It
our
worked.
car. We got the vehicle. Shut
Hey, shut
up. How about those fucking scrap cars?
Yeah,
you haven't
fucking
moved yet,
clean.
you
Yeah, clean
fucking-
them out, you
You
bastard.
bastard, you hypocrite piece of fucking shit. Don't forget the seatbelt, you fucking freak.
Expected as much.
Oh, no way. No, you're not telling me. Say it ain't so.
Stay there, so.
You could have.
Demo, you slut. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you.
Fleetari.
You could put it on the charger.
Literally, you have a customer's car here and you're just not gonna take care of it. Your job is to take care of my car.
Like that,
while
you
you're
don't
working
put
on
extra
it.
fuel in it.
What
I
am
get
I
that.
paying you for, you utter
Oh
shit?
We paid him.
I am so mad about this. I am
fucking
actually really
asswipe.
upset. I am really upset.
Same, Brian. Same.
And there still is no mod out there to just put in infinite batteries, you know?
Yeah,
It's
would be
just-
nice.
Look, man, that's the only cheat I want. It's because I don't care about, you know, lifting up an entire bus.
No,
or
no.
teleporting myself around.
Like that's your own
I don't
fault.
care about that stuff. All right? What I want is a cheat that makes my battery last infinitely.
Exactly. Instead of having, I guess the old.
800
Yep.
euros worth of batteries per week
Yep.
is too much.
That's damn too high.
I just pulled a muscle in my jaw, screaming.
Oh damn.
I made a weird move with my jaw, and it felt like a rip. Oh,
Ooh,
it even made like crispy noises in my ear.
A little bit of cartilage moving.
Oh man, I think so.
Oh no.
Oh man, oh.
Maybe you
Ooh,
gotta-
I feel it in my ear.
Maybe you gotta suck some more dick.
All right, whip it up.
Or you've been sucking too much. I don't know.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I don't particularly ask you how much pussy you've been eating this week.
Thank you for not asking that.
Well, I wish I could thank you as well.
Well, I'm not going here like, oh, but my tongue is twisted.
Hey man, I get fucked, bro. But your jaw would hurt after eating out as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not doing it long enough.
Exactly. Or you just have amazing tongue stamina.
Oh yeah, true.
Because we all know we start with the tongue and then we just lay that tongue on the bottom jaw and we just go.
True. And then
I
we think
wonder-
about
yeah.
and then we think about our bills and like
Next election
work.
is coming up. So I figured out who to fucking vote for.
Well, most parties haven't really put forth their program yet,
Nope.
I don't think. So
Yeah.
it's like I don't know what I'm voting for anyway. So, and I mean, all I can vote on right now is like, okay, so generally speaking, which way do these fuckers lean,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so right now, right, prominent people like Omtzigt has apparently
No.
been. Okay, Omtzigt is only running for election because the country, like the people,
Yeah, we won it.
we all yelled at him until he did, because we all want him to be the leader for some reason. And then there's Frans Timmermans, who's like a European. He came from the EU.
Yeah, European
and
politician.
he's known as someone who's been putting a fire under the EU's butt about like the ecology, climate and stuff.
Climate.
He's a climate boy.
Climate boy.
Omtzigt is the guy that came in and was like, "Hey, I work like he was a member of parliament, right?"
Yeah.
And he walks in and he goes, like, "All right, that's it. We're doing some whistleblowing today. I
Yeah.
got some reports about the government, bullying people into suicides and tearing fucking families apart by wrongly accusing them of fraud.
Yeah.
By overly strictly applying the
Yeah.
rules, like applying rules where they would never otherwise be applied for because
Exactly.
it's too stringent."
Yeah.
Right, so people were getting, put down, were being convicted of being frauds when all they did was they put their signature slightly wrong,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Or sending letters to the wrong place.
sending the letter to the wrong address, bam, you're now a criminal, and you're gonna lose your kids, and you're gonna be in debt for the rest of your life, and so. He blew that hole open and made the whole cabinet fall over. He
Yep.
just blew it away with a big fart. And now people are like, "Hey, like, why don't we have him?
Well,
He fucked over the old president."
apparently he's the kind of guy who is very precise about everything, and he
Well,
complains about it.
According to himself, he is not really fit to be a leader, partially because of that trait,
No.
but also partially because he feels he is better suited for a supportive role. That's why he works so well as a whistleblower, because he is able to do that from he's able to do that from a lower position. He's
Yeah.
able to, but if you put him in a leader position, then that doesn't mesh well
No,
with his
exactly.
personality and with his way of working.
I got
Right? But the people are still like, "Yeah, but you fucked over Rutte, so we want you to be like
It's like a blood sport. It's like a blood sport. It's like, oh, you killed him. Now you are the boss.
Yeah. You made us the cabinet topple over. Now it's your turn to do the thing."
It's like the French Revolution. It's like you chopped the king's head off. Now you do it.
I don't know what makes you think that I'm gonna let you go down there. I don't know what makes you think that I'm gonna let you. Actually, where's that spray bottle? Can you give me that spray bottle? I'm gonna spray the fuck out of her. She still tries it. All right, hey,
My
an
man
eye
got
on you,
my
right?
man got his get on the hand.
got my gat. All right, prepare to get wet if you fuck around.
Getting wet if
Fuck
I'm
around,
get it.
find out. All right, but anyway, and then there's Frans Timmermans. He's like EU guy, but he's apparently just like a lighter PVD type of guy. So I'm not sure about voting for him either.
Understandable.
So it's like, so the candidates that were able to mildly interest me were both candidates who were actually not really good candidates. Right?
Yeah, and then
So you go in there knowing you're gonna get sprayed, and then you run away again when you get sprayed. I don't know. Are you doing it for attention? Because
I'll put you out of the room.
that's just an alternate route. The same result. So you're still gonna get wet. It's not about how you get in there. It's about the fact that you got in there.
What a cat! Well, I'll try it this way then. Come on, it's 10, right? It's 10.
Yeah, and no, speed is not exactly
You're stuck there.
relevant in this. You go in there. It's a dead end. All that's there is an old like fan and the wall. So what are you trying to do?
Well, trying to learn to hunt.
Anyway,
Maybe she likes the spray. Maybe she needs it. She's like, oh yeah, give me a little bath.
well, that's the weird. Okay, so weird thing, right? She actually, when I take a shower, she'll always sit right up against the water with her front paws in the water. Okay, but she doesn't like the noise, right? She's really sensitive to noise.
Yeah,
So
understandable.
what she'll do is she'll sit in front of the water, right? And then she'll just sort of look at me showering. And then after I turn the shower off, she'll hop into the shower and
Yeah.
play around in the water.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, how you doing, little lady? What are you looking at? Ah! What are you hyperactive
Mate,
about today?
she's gonna cut a jugular.
What?
She's running around me. She's like, oh.
I don't know.
Cut.
Look at. She was just looking at your faces then with her ears back, like, oh shit.
All right, let me get one of those.
By the way, how long are you gonna let your beard
One
grow
of
this
those.
time? 'Cause
I don't know.
I want you to grow your beard long as fuck again, bro. That looked baller on
Oh,
you.
yeah,
Can
yeah,
I
yeah.
just say?
I'm
Like,
just,
you look like a prim and proper man.
I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck. I mean,
you look like fresh out of college in America.
Well, the problem is,
But not like
it's the
a
awkward
Western,
length.
not like one of those city colleges, but more like North Carolina.
well, it's like, okay, so it either looks good when it's tight, like pretty short,
Yeah.
but this is that awkward stage.
Yeah, because
Where-
right now you're in the Ohio trucker stage.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like.
It's like,
It's not
man.
quite long, not quite short.
I don't care. I'm just fucking gas station hookers. You know, I don't have to look my best.
Yeah, kill a couple lot lizards. You know, get your KD up. Yeah, it's still not something you can climb on. No, man. Oh, I know why this is.
Why? Then what?
Well, I didn't play with her this morning.
Oh, Brian, you can't leave your pussy unplayed with. It's gonna
know.
get annoying.
I know.
It's gonna come asking for it.
Usually I get out of bed and then, you know, I play a bit with her and then I hop into the shower and start my day, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't do that this morning because I got called up, like maybe like 5 or 10 minutes after getting out of bed by my boss. Like, hey, where the fuck are you, bro?
Where you
like,
at,
what do you
bro?
mean? I'm not on the schedule this week. He's like, no, you are. You aren't. Next week you're not on the schedule. This week you are. So now the store's closed. We were supposed to be open like an hour ago, and you know, get over here. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I've had that happen to
my
me
mistake.
before. Yeah.
My mistake. The thing I did wrong was I thought that this week's schedule was next week, and next week's schedule was this week. So I thought next week I only work on Friday. Week after I work in the other store. Right? No, it's not that way. Oops. But yeah, so I mean, whatever, bro. It's been a hectic like month for me.
I mean, the amount of times I have
started
when I
my
call
new
people up and they go
IT
like,
job as well,
"Oh man, I
so-
looked at the schedule wrong. I'm sorry for not being here," or I'll come right over. I'm like, shit happens.
This is why we cannot be alcoholics. We always forget to drink. Alright, let me pour this Sorbet.
Okay, so I got a battery.
Actually, I've got one that's already open. Do you mind if I pour that?
Not at all.
Alright,
Don't be wasteful.
There we go. So these are smaller clay bottles. So these are 35 centiliters.
So for the people who
So,
wanna have it on the road.
Well, Juttertje is 30% full, by the way, alcohol-wise. And let's see, Sorbet is 21.5. This is a little bit. It's a lighter, and you'll taste that as well. It goes down quite smooth.
Yeah, I think like 30% like alcohol
I
is like.
poured a little bit more because there's a teeny tiny little droppy layer on the bottom of the previous
Oh
drink.
no! Don't just pour too much. I do wanna.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Before it ends up being a
What?
drunken making the car.
No.
We're like, how many shots are we in?
Look how much I'm pouring. You don't worry
that
about it.
That's beautiful.
Don't worry
that's
about
the
it.
perfect
I got this under control. I've poured drinks before.
Now pour me some more.
All right. Here we are.
All right, on the highway. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey. Smell the more nuttiness of it.
It's a little bit more fresh as well, I feel like. I don't know, I get this taste of like, ooh, that's refreshing. It's almost refreshing.
It's a lot less sweet than the other one. It's a little more,
A little more nutty.
yeah, a little drier.
Yeah, a little drier, a little bit more, a little bit more towards nutty, but it's definitely a lot sweeter than Berenburg.
Yeah, you still got that sweetness. Berenburg is like full,
Yeah.
like herbs
Yeah.
and like ABV, alcohol content, you know. Whereas
Yeah.
for this is like, nice sweet. It's pretty good. Very easy.
I quite like it.
Would pair well with a Rivella.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Man, we truly are finished just casually drinking on the road.
I mean, you're driving great right now, dude. You're doing fantastic.
Well, I mean, so the big American muscle car, like, sure it handles like a bitch, but once you get it on like the highway,
Oh.
like, yeah, it works. I mean, it is a highway car.
Mm-hmm.
America's made for highways
True.
and parking lots and strip malls. You ever heard about like how Americans have to train before going on a trip to Europe, so because they have to walk?
What?
Yeah, apparently that's a thing. Like when Americans say like, "Oh man, I'm going to Europe,
Uh-oh.
so I gotta do a little more."
Okay, yeah.
So I gotta do a little more walking, so I get used to it because they're just not used to walking.
That's crazy. That is actually fucking nuts.
And I do believe it because
Yeah, of course. I mean, nothing is accessible by foot.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I play a lot of GeoGuessr, and I can tell you for certain, yeah, no, they just, I can imagine them not ever walking anywhere.
Exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they drove their scootmobile at home to prevent. I'm surprised.
Getting out of breath.
I'm wholeheartedly surprised that there's multi-story buildings in America without an elevator. I find that very puzzling, because Lord fucking knows, you know, it's not exactly like Americans are inclined to use it. They go to Walmart and get a mobility scooter at Walmart.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
And a grocery store fucking mobility scooter cart, not for old people, not for people who are unable to walk. No, it's for people who are so fat they can only waddle. Are you crazy? That is fucked. No respect for that. No respect for that. Anyway, fucking Americans. I gotta practice walking.
I gotta go walking.
I gotta walk. What do you mean gotta walk? Most places in the Netherlands are public transport accessible.
Yeah. And then you just gotta walk like, what, 2 minutes?
But then again, I guess if you're in a place like Britain or like, maybe, I don't know. Germany is quite alright with public transport, isn't it?
Depends on where you are. Really depends on where you are.
Ah, fair enough. I mean, the big cities are always going to be, you know, but that's the same in the Netherlands. It's
true,
not all that public transport.
Still, in the Netherlands, it's a lot better than the rest.
Fair. I mean, I should know. I used it in quite the most rural areas in the Netherlands. In fact, I remember the card I had was only introduced in the last 2 years when I was using it, right?
Yeah.
And this bus driver was so old and outdated, he didn't recognize it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I mean, it's an official card by the official company that officially does public transport. I don't know what else to tell you. He's like, well, I'll accept it this time around. I'm like, all right, thank you. I gotta get to school. It's 5 a.m. I gotta get moving and grooving, pal.
Brian, after all this...
After all we've been through. And now, next time on Jazzgrass Gaming.
Yeah, actually,
more bitters.
It's been a while. See you guys next time. Bye.